What's going on, y'all? What is going on? Thank you. Thank you for choosing once again to click on my channel. This is OYAOY. I'm simply here to do my job. Get the messages to the collective. Let's see what is going on. I'm just going to be doing videos today. I'm just going to be dropping them. Whatever messages we need to know. I've already, blessed the space, blessed the area, blessed the course, blessed the message, claim my body. So let's get it. Okay, somebody's trying to don't look back to the manipulation, you guys. Do not look back. In the Bible, they reference the pillar of salt. Turn to the pillar of salt. However you want to look at it. Don't look back. Keep moving forward. A lot of y'all going to be getting phone calls. There's certain situations that you have to take care of from the past, like, if they're legal situations, stuff like that. Of course, handle that. But as far as these people that's trying to come back, it's not going to work. There is no change that's going to happen overnight, for sure. But I'm getting the energy of some of these people are going to try to come in because the tower has already happened or it has started in their life. So they want to come back and apologize. Now, some of them are sorry. Sorry, it's just sorry as sorry can get. Pathetic. But some of them are saying they're sorry because they starting to experience that karma. They starting to go through some things. The lies are being revealed. Everything's being uncovered. So what they did to manipulate any situation in your life, it's too late. And they want to try to come up and try to get one more up on you. That's all they want to do. Is try to find another way to come up. I just don't understand. Just pathetic. I don't know. But just know that this past moon, somebody was trying to do some moon work, okay? And the shit is just, it's horrible. It's on their head. Because it's not working. It's literally on their head, okay? Whoever this person is was not even meant to be involved with this type of work. So understand, y'all, it's a lot of people that have been doing, I don't care what anybody does. I do. When it comes to manipulating humanity and, going against people's divine wills and purpose, like their destiny and stealing their gifts spiritually, physically, mentally, whatever you're doing to manipulate, steal, lie, cheat, whatever, and you using some form of witchcraft, back to you. It's really sad for real because some of these people, I'm telling y'all, they're not even supposed to be touching this stuff. The information is not even supposed to be spread. I'm getting like it's spread it thin and wide, okay? So thin and wide to me, for one, is thin. So, of course, it's watered down and little things are being changed. But it's all against, it's divine law, y'all. It's not supposed to happen. And I don't know why I heard 17. So we got 17-year-olds that are playing with witchcraft and doing spells. And I'm telling you, as far as YouTube, technology can be your downfall. It could be uprising. It's however you take it. But a lot of these kids, they got a hold to this stuff, and they're not supposed to be doing it. So, y'all, this is how deep it goes. Even if you see these teens and children and stuff going through this, it may not have been the parent that was manipulating or getting involved in witchcraft. It might have been the child. But this stuff is coming back around. A lot of us, we have got the okay go and been ordained since birth. But we wasn't doing it. And y'all know who that is. So everybody, shout out to everybody that really does the work. Because you know that you've had these gifts since birth. But you chose not to, you chose not to be involved in it like that. Like, it's almost like a humbling situation. Could you imagine if a motherfucker knew they could throw a fireball and they getting bullied in school? So you like 7 or 8 throwing fireballs. It's just think about it from their point of view. Like, the perspective of it is like, shit, I got these gifts. I'm about to use them to make sure I'm this and that and that and that. I'm all the way together. They're supposed to be used for the betterment of humanity. Some of these people been using because, you know, they've stolen from someone else. Because y'all not getting these messages from God or your angels and ancestors and stuff like that. Y'all, how? When y'all don't have a heart? How? Doing love spell, any type of spell work. Like, how are y'all? I don't know. Okay, but just know this is part of the spiritual warfare. Some of these people was allowed to do as much as they could because you was always divinely protected, okay? But they was going to do as much as they could. And it's almost like a fiend, like a, not Jekyll and Hyde, but the obsession of knowing certain knowledge and knowing that you can manipulate it and have control over people. That's playing God. That's where it comes in. You going against divine will and law. You know, but a lot of people are going to have to let people go. You just got to let them go. I mean, I don't know how else to say it because even in my own situation, like, you know, I still be like, damn. Everybody. When God moves you, God moves you. And I'm telling you, if you even look back, you know what I'm saying? Which most of us do. I'm not talking about like looking back, you know, while you getting away to where you'll fall. I'm talking about like once you've actually, God has moved you from certain situations and certain people and you just stop and like look back as far as your cleansing and healing work. Like I've been through this. I've experienced this. The people that I had close to me, the people that I love and pray for, these are the people that was doing most of this. Like it's hurtful. It really is. But we have to let it go. A lot of people still have to let go of even painful words that were said to you. You know that these people is only manipulating you. Like if I'm a certain way and I feel a certain way about myself and somebody around me is happy, smiling, and they may be blessed or going through whatever they're going through because, you know, it's just, we all on different times. So if it's not your time, it's not your time. But these people are willing to go all the way in. Create IP addresses and fake apps to, you know, stalk and monitor your phone, go into your bank account, steal bank accounts, like y'all doing shit. Like y'all too smart for y'all own good. But anyway, you know, some people want to come in and apologize to you. Don't look back to it. If God got you away from it, know that it's only gonna get worse for them and better for you. But if you look back on this stuff, this is what I tell myself every day. I literally, not even going all the way back to experiencing like molestation and, you know, incest and just, you know, everything that I've been through. I'm talking about just as far as when the great divide happened last year and my own mother went down and filed false paperwork on me. My sister did. They kicked my door in with my child's father with guns, to the point I had to put all the furniture I had up against the door to keep these people from coming in on me. The police didn't help me. The police was out there. Some of them were getting paid. I ended up, you know, getting through the night by God's grace and mercy. But I left everything. Me, my son, and my fiance literally went to a whole nother city to get help. And these people had already sent paperwork and everything. They locked me up. I mean, so imagine going through something so traumatic, like, you know, having to tell my son, run and lay in the bathroom because these people have kicked my door in. And if they come in here, we're going to war. Like literally, these was family members, mothers, cousins, sisters, my son's father. They all kicked my door in with guns, like ready for war because I started speaking up against, you know, the black magic I was dealing with in my city, finding out about the sex trafficking, human trafficking, and realizing that I was even actually a victim of that. Seeing how they were stalking and hacking every device in my home, secret cameras in my home, going inside and outside of my home when I would leave and go to church or work, you know, sending people to my church so they could spy, watch, try to perform spells and rituals. Like they went all in, y'all. And I wanted so bad to like experience some type of help from somebody. I needed like to run to the arms of somebody. And when we finally just got to Indiana, I was like, thank you. Somebody's going to help me. And they took this false paperwork and threw me in jail. And the paperwork, yeah, it was so outrageous that they literally filed an EPO after I did and was able to get me thrown in jail for months without even not a trial, but like pre-trial. Like I had kept having court dates, but they kept getting pushed back. It was like they wanted something to happen to me inside the jail. And it was like every night there was like lockdowns and fights and like, y'all, the shit that I've been through, I can't wait to have story time with y'all. But it was like God kept me, and I'm still now, like, after being on probation for a year, I've been without with my son, and it has like literally did something to me, to the point where they could have did the most, kept their game going, you know what I'm saying? Because all they want to do is humiliate you. They was setting up so much stuff and gaslighting and getting it on camera. And, you know, I was going through humiliation rituals almost every week. It was sickening, to the point where I started calling out everybody that was in my apartment complex because I was under Louisville Metro Housing. And I knew that it was all a part of the government. My family selling me out because they didn't want to, you know, they didn't want to give me whatever they felt that I was due. So it's better to make you appear crazy or unstable or a drug addict, because when I wasn't healing, that's what I was doing, partying. So of course they want you to be a drug addict. They want you to be unstable. They want you to be you know, revengeful and full of rage, and they want you to be everything that they put in the narrative, because a lot of people are banking on your downfall. Ain't that sick? And when I literally went to Indiana to get help, it's like when they threw me in jail and I was ripped from my son, they literally let my son go with my mom and his dad. The same people that kicked my door in with guns that I put EPOs out on. They literally let them take him from me. So like when you going through situations like this, know that it's all about spiritual warfare. They do stuff like this to break you down, because literally I think they were sending so many like suicide spells, confrontation spells, everything. I was getting into it with people in the jail simply because they would be filled with some type of demonic energy, and then they coming for me, right? So I was so in my Bible, like, eventually, you know, I started doing reads for the girls. We pray, you know what I'm saying? Like I turned it around for my favor instead of me getting involved in like the violent part of it. Cause I'm going to defend myself. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, I'm a woman, but I got scars because I've fought so hard in my life, period. To even be here is a blessing. I'm so grateful to be in the presence of the Most High to tell y'all whatever you go through, you can get through it. You can get through it. You know, and they still trip off me because they see me, and I promise you, I don't look like that I've been through. I don't look like that I experienced almost being sex trafficked and human trafficked, or dealt with hacking, stalking, secretly being recorded, gang stalked, watched, having astral rape, dark magic and witchcraft done on me. I mean, the family bloodline that I come from, I know, I traced it, so I know that they involved in it, but I didn't know that they was coming so hard towards me. And a lot of them, you know, they have high occult knowledge that they feel that I shouldn't know. But by God's grace and mercy, I know it because I have to use whatever I have to use to protect myself. So y'all protect yourself. I don't know what made me feel the need to tell y'all, but I just want y'all to know y'all can get through anything. Literally, when I got out of jail, you know, it was like the mind games. The devil always want to give you the worst of everything. So just know that. So, you know, the devil's bound. So everybody that's being used by him is being used because they have a lower vibration. They're not a high vibration. So like I was trying to find somebody where to stay. You know, I knew I wasn't going to go back to an apartment where they just kicked the door off the hinges and all my furniture was up against the door. Like they try to push the narrative of like, I didn't want to let the police in or anything, but I was like, are y'all serious? I was calling police all that week because they kept showing up at my house and could not get no help. It was like all my calls were being rerouted to this particular precinct where they was like paid to, you know, be the only officers to show up. Like the shit is deep, you know, and by God's grace and mercy, I'm out that shit. Like I didn't get time. I'm going to keep on exposing y'all. You know, all because I was in government housing and they felt like I was a slave and was going to be a slave while they stole everything from me. Y'all can do that, but they took my son and now I'm on a warpath. So I'm exposing our truth. But anyway, it comes down to you simply, you know, accepting accepting the things that happened to you, because when I got out of jail, I was literally, you know, looking for a place to stay, and because they locked me and my fiance up at the time. You know, they locked us both up with false charges of child neglect and abandonment. You know, they knew we was trying to, you know, start a school. We had just started homeschooling. They knew how much that we was, you know, focused on the children in our city. So now we still having to worry about fighting this these charges and paperwork that's on our record, because we simply wanted to do better for just us, our community, and our family, and everybody came in on us. So anyway, fast forward getting out of jail, we ended up having to sleep behind a dumpster, y'all. Like, it was 10 degrees outside because it was in December. And we were sleeping behind a dumpster. And I was just like, out of everything I've been through, I've never felt that. I never felt, you know, I've never had a home. You know, every home that I had, I created it the best way that I could. But I was kicked out of my house, my mom's house. You know, it started happening about 11. I started seeing changes in how I get treated from everybody else. But I was in the streets really early. Really early. I was in the streets really early. And, you know, I was always book smart and into certain little stuff. And always creative and could sing, dance, write, rap, read, everything. And it's like, I laid up behind that dumpster, and I was like, even now I was content knowing that God had got me away from her, because those people was trying to kill me. Like, I still feel like they still want me to shut up, but like, they can't touch me. And if they do, I did my job. The truth is out, you know. My city is it was real dear to me until I realized that there was a lot of people manipulating my life. But after experiencing being on that ground and sleeping behind that dumpster in 10-degree weather, I knew that things was never going to be the same. I would never take the less of anything. They could have kept playing with me, but once they involved false charges and lying on me, and involved my son being taken and given to the same person that I used to pray that God would get me away from, I knew it was spiritual warfare. It's almost trying to keep me coming back to the devil. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I just continue to keep focused, keep sharing my story so other people will know, you know, this shit's real. They're going to come for you any way that they can. They know that they pull on your heart chakra. Anything that your heart desires, the devil will give you, and he'll play with it. But you believe in the Most High, and you continue to clean yourself out and know, you know, you way more than you've been led to believe. And I just want y'all to know to keep going. I love y'all. I don't, you know, I know that at first, you know, a lot of my channels kept on getting, you know, intercepted or whatever, but now I don't care. I know God's going to push the message through to those who need to hear that. You know, people try to manipulate certain situations, and they want to come back and say they sorry once everything's bad or being revealed on their life, but just let them people go. Let them go. You know, and a lot of them want to come back and they want to say some things to you to get you hurt and back, you know, get your energy back involved in the bullshit, but just let it go. Let it go, okay? And I also got, someone needs to check on their children. It's somebody around their children. So we're going to get a quick message on that. I didn't mean to go all in, but, you know, somebody need to hear. And I'm going to let y'all know, too, my whole story, the things that I've been through, a lot of people they're going to be like, what? You know, because for one, I'm a woman. Two, I'm still beautiful. I'm not, you know, I'm scarred up. Of course, I got scars. I wear them proudly. I love them. But the stuff I've been through, you wouldn't believe it. But by God's grace and mercy, I keep going to make sure that others know. You know, you'll try to be manipulated. You know, and I want y'all to know who y'all listen to. I want y'all to know that I'm not just on here selling bullshit, and you know, it's real life, and we getting through it, and we're gonna get through it together. Okay, but yeah. Someone needs to check on their baby, so let's see if we can get some confirmation on this, and I'm going to end this video, and then I'm going to, you know, keep it going. I didn't mean to go off on my own situation, But I feel like somebody need to hear that the most you go through is part of your spiritual warfare. It's gonna make you stronger. You're not gonna be able to be manipulated. You're not gonna be able to worry about if somebody's using witchcraft or magic against you, because you already have the wisdom and knowledge that you need to move forward. God loves you, and I love you. Okay, because somebody could have an earth sign that's around their child. That this person's imbalance, okay? They mad and they watching. I don't know why I'm picking up that this could also be somebody's actual parent, but they're not in the home or around the home. Okay, whoever this person is broken. All right, and they on a mission to watch. I got a Capricorn, Taurus, and a Virgo out here. Okay, whoever this person is deep inside their head. So let's see what's going on. And I'm also getting to, it could also mean like if somebody is watching your child and this person is going through some type of shit, they could be going through spiritual warfare, or they going through, you know, stresses in life. Watch who you have around your child, because the worst thing a person can do is take their adult anger and pain out on a child. That's all it is to it. You know, a lot of things have happened. They could have been accidents. I don't know. But when it comes to, like, this is why I didn't fit the narrative of abuse, because I don't whoop my child. Like, I've gave him a few little spankings here and there. But, you know, just to simply take things away from him for a second, for him to realize, you know, all of this is just extra. You don't have to have this stuff. But to me, it goes deeper, because my ancestors was getting whipped and you know what I'm saying, beating your child because you simply believe that they deserve to be beat or they need to. There's other ways to go about, you know, discipline a child. And these people thought I was going to be like, I guess more physically abusive, because I was abused, not mentally, physically, emotionally, sexually. I was abused. So the narrative and the curse over my family, which was my spiritual warfare, was me to be a mother that was like abusive, or, you know, real negligent. Like, I was supposed to be all of this, y'all. But I was breaking them curses because I love my child. I love my son. I love him with all I got. Like, everything that I have is for my child. When I leave, this is going to be for my child. And he's very intelligent. So I don't have to create pain in his life or break him down simply because he's doing something wrong. And I feel like this energy is somebody could be around your child that is going through something and they're not in their right mind, so they will put their hands on your child. Okay? So only take what resonates, y'all. I'm sorry that this message was like I'm not sorry. I'm just saying, like, I apologize that, you know, I know y'all want to hear some other stuff about y'all, but you know, I got it. The truth is the truth. All right, let me get. Yeah, so know that this person is not balanced. They're worried about some form of money in a way. Okay, so this person could be worried about gas money, or whatever they didn't work. So this person could have even been trying to hit some type of lick, rob somebody, take somebody's car. This is also a car theft, but they was trying to do something around somebody in the collective, but it didn't work. It's some balance here, so they imbalanced. Okay, so that means you never know what people are going through, but you know, some people take shit out on kids, man. It's just sickening. It's sickening. The most sickening shit I seen was this bitch, man. And I usually don't cuss as much because I worked on my mouth, but this bitch, because that's what she is. The worst thing I heard was a mother just calling her child MFer and all type of bitches and hoes. Like, a mother should not be speaking to her child like that. And you hoes, y'all getting ready to get y'all issue because y'all was under judgment a couple weeks ago. But anyway, I'm going to get some more messages down. I'm going to let this one go. Y'all continue to just shine on. Get your shine on. Get your shine on. Get your shine on.